Hi Sharon, so this is just a tutorial video to help you get access to your website and to make some changes, particularly to the dates of the dances. So first of all, you'll have an email from me with a link and a username and password. So if you click on the link, that will bring you to this screen. Pop in the username, pop in the password, and then click on sign me in. Once you've done that, that will take you to this screen here. Ignore any information over the right hand side. I don't know why that appears, but completely ignore that. What you want to do is on the left hand side, click where it says websites. And then once you've clicked that, you'll see a preview of your old site. The new site is obviously live now, so eventually that will update. But basically what you want to click is edit website at the bottom here. So click on that. Basically what that will then do is it will load Bramble, which is the software that I use to build your website. If you've got a really fast connection, it will load in a couple of seconds, and if you've got a slow connection, it will just take up to about sort of 30 seconds to load. And what happens is that loads in your browser, and that looks basically like this. So first of all, first things to say is ignore any strange symbols and ignore the fact that images are repeated. This is just all to do with how the site's set up to behave on tablets and phones. So leave all them as they are and just scroll past those and ignore them. Every part that you want to make a change to, you just click on it, which it then highlights with a green box. You could then go in and you could then make simple text changes, change words, much like you would a Word document. Equally, if you want to change anything within here, you'd obviously click around and make changes. One thing I will say, it's best to leave the font styles and the font sizes as they are, because I've set them all up to be optimized, ready for tablets and also for phone users. So I wouldn't play around too much with the fonts or the font sizes. I'd leave those as they are. And then as you scroll around, you'll see, for example, if you wanted to change the time of the Kesgrave High School, you could change the day, you could alter the time. So for example, it could be 7:45 if you wanted to. You've got that option. And then again, you'd click into each one of these. This is obviously just on the home page. That's what we're looking at the moment. You'd go through and you'd make any changes that you want to on the home page. When you're happy with the changes on the home page, that's when you go up to the top here and you click on Publish Changes. And then it takes about a minute or two to be then live on the website. So one thing I will say is if you're not sure of what you've done, then don't publish it. If you think you might have made a mistake or you've got a bit confused, the best thing then to do would be just to exit and leave without publishing, and that way you've done no damage at all. So you could log in, you could have a little look around, and you can leave without doing any publishing, and then you know the website's all safe and secure. So I just thought I'd mention that just in case you do accidentally delete something or remove something. As long as you just exit without publishing, you won't do any damage to the website at all. So the next thing to look at is the different class pages. So at the top here where it says index, if you click that, that brings up all of the pages. So I've named them nicely for you so that it's easy to find. So for example, the dance classes Borum page, if you click on that, that takes you to that page. So again, you would do same thing, ignore the images at the top, scroll past those, and again you'd be able to make changes to the date, changes to the time, and also down the class schedule here, changes to the different times of what's happening, and down here changes to the next classes as well. You'd be able to go in, add some, remove some, do basically whatever you wanted to. So yeah, you make changes, same with the price, you could go down here and change the price. So make any changes that you want to make, and then like I say, when you're happy that you've made those changes, up to the top and click publish. One other thing I will mention is if you spend about half an hour on a page, what happens is Bramble then won't let you publish it. It's a safety feature to make sure you don't accidentally leave yourself logged in and then someone messes around with your website. So when you make changes, make sure that if you make them, just after every sort of 10 minutes, if you're happy, publish, and then that way you know you're safe. So don't spend hours and hours changing a page and then go to publish it, because Bramble will lock you out and it won't let you do that. So it's best to make some small changes, and every 10 or 15 minutes publish those changes and then carry on working. If you do it like that, basically you know that Bramble won't log you out, so you can make those alterations. And the same for the other pages. Up in the top menu, if you want to change the Kesgrave one, that will bring you to the Kesgrave one. Don't change any photographs at the moment as well. If you want to change photographs, let me know and I'll cover that, because there's a few little steps that you need to follow if you want to. So for now, it's just about getting you access to the site and getting you the ability to make simple text changes. So I think hopefully that video covers that. And if you need anything else from me at the moment, just let me know. Thanks for watching.